Hello everyone, I am Peeragalathan son of Balamurugan with metric number 205698.
Hi, my name is Amanie. My metric number is 206793.
Hello, my name is Farah Amanie Binti Suhaini and my matrix number is 207855.
Hi, my name is Nazirul Mubin bin Bakhtiar Tuah. My matrix number is 209301.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to all. My name is Natasya Binti Syamsol and my metric number is 207705. I am from group ECO-LUTION and we are going to present about plastic waste management. Plastic is a non-biodegradable organic polymer which is very commonly used in materials. Large amounts of discarded plastics accumulating in oceans as garbage islands and inland as landfills or blocking streams and waterways. Leaching of waste plastics from landfilling and fumes released during incineration, resulting major health impacts to living things as well as polluting the air and water. For example, burning PVC releases dioxins and furans, causing cancer. Addition to recycling, waste plastics also used in production of energy or in co-processing. Oxo-degradable plastics end up in fragments which cannot be compostable and also resulting in particles that can cause bioaccumulation. This topic analyzes the causes of waste plastics. It also figures out the hazardous effects of plastics to living things and to the environment, and ends with practical feasible solutions and tips. That is all from me. Now I will pass to Nazirul.
Among the causes of plastic waste is trash. Most of the trash will contain plastic in it because plastic is everywhere, even on those items you may not expect. For example, like milk cartons are lined with plastic, water bottles are handed out everywhere, and some products may even contain tiny plastic bits. The other causes is overuse. Plastic become most overused item in the world today due to its less expensive price. People are often to use plastic in their life, but when it comes to disposing, it is impossible unless they throw away in a garbage can. This causes an increase in the amount of plastic. Syamsol says the use of plastic were dumped in ocean. According to Plastic Ocean, more than 800 million tons of plastic are dumped in our ocean every year. Other than that, disposing is one of the causes of plastic waste. Plastic is impossible to break down because it was made of crude oil and natural gases. Some researchers say plastic items take up to 1,000 years to decompose in landfill, while plastic bags take around 20 years to decompose. It shows that decomposition of plastic take at least a decade, while the amount of plastic increases every year, which is very bad. Plastic disposal will harm the nature. For example, like burning plastic releases toxic gases due to its chemical reaction. The burning of plastic releases toxic gases like dioxin, furans, mercury, and polychlorinated biphenyls, which is known as BCP, into the atmosphere, and poses a threat to vegetation and human and animal health. Therefore, if it is in a landfill, it will never stop releasing toxin in the area. Last but not least, production also is one of the causes of plastic waste. For your information, million plastic were produced every year. This happened because of its very high demand on it. Plastic Ocean stated that we are producing over 300 million tons every year, 15% of which is for single-use purposes, utilized for just a few moments. We produce a lot of amount of plastic without consider how to dispose it. Is it worse when the amount of plastic production more than plastic disposal? This led to increasing amount of production of plastic every year.
And now I am going to present about the effects of plastic pollution. The first effect of plastic pollution is it upsets the food chain. The plastic that is thrown into ocean, especially the small plastic debris, will be absorbed by the organisms such as plankton. The ingestion of plastic causes the plankton to become toxic and it eventually kills the larger organisms such as fish which feeds on it. Next, the plastic ingestion also directly affects the marine organisms. For instance, a seal puppy around Scottish Island was found dead due to plastic ingestion at 2018. The next effect is it causes land pollution. According to the Conscious Club, 79 out of 100% of plastic waste on the land has accumulated in landfills and dumps without being recycled or incinerated. The plastic which is dumped will interact with underground water and degrade the water quality. Thirdly, it causes health problem in human and animals. The plastics which are thrown on land clog the drains and become root cause for the occurrence of flood, which in turn spreads waterborne diseases among human and animals. Next, the harmful gases and toxins released during open burning of plastic will cause chronic health problems such as lung cancer. Lastly, the plastic pollution will cause money loss. The plastic that is used mostly end up as waste into river and reaches the ocean. According to Ocean Conservancy on their website, about 8 billion metric tons of plastic enter our ocean every year. If we wanted to prevent the large amount of plastic from affecting the ecosystem in ocean, we have to spend billions of dollars to wash out all the plastics waste, which in turn greatly affect the world economy.
Hello, my name is Farah Binti Suhaini. My matrix number is 207855. I am going to tell you some tips to use less plastics in effort to tackle the plastic waste management. Alright, here are some tips to use less plastics. Firstly, recycle or reuse good plastics. In order for you to do this, the good plastics that you need to know are the type of clear plastic bottles, bottles for shampoos and soaps, food containers like yogurt cups and dairy plastic bottles. All of them have a higher probability to be reused or recycled. Secondly, use a reusable produce bag whenever you go out. This will most likely to help you use less plastics, especially when you did not plan to stop by grocery stores and decided to buy some groceries later on. Anyways, if you did plan or not, bring the bag with you, and you will probably find it a lot convenient to you. Thirdly, bring your own cutleries and metal straws everywhere. Always carry your own cutlery kit and metal straw because you will definitely have to save the earth by preventing using plastic straws or forks and spoons. Make sure to have a long-lasting and safe cutleries with you that are made of metal or wood. Besides that, purchase or buy groceries in bulk at once. For instance, instead of buying packets and packets of rice or pasta or cereal every time you go to the supermarket, use a reusable bag or container to fill this up in a bulk amount at once. Plus, you're going to save a lot of money and unnecessary packaging. Furthermore, use a reusable bottle or mug at a to-go beverage shop or stalls. Buy yourself a fancy bottle or mug that is long-lasting and high heat resistant. If you are a coffee or juice lover, you will probably go to the to-go beverage shop every day. And because of that, that fancy bottle of yours will aid you to live a less plastic life. In addition, pack your meals and beverages in reusable containers and drinking bottle. Whether it is your lunch from home or at any restaurant, you will certainly be able to have a less plastic life habit that will save the earth. I hope that these tips might help you to use less plastics every day. Thank you.
My name is Maggie. I'm going to talk about the prevention of plastic pollution. So, how to solve plastic pollution? Aside from beach cleanups, which is a very significant first step but not a long-term solution, the best way to address plastic pollution is to change our mindset and habits with this controversial but nonetheless very useful material. The solutions are reduce, reuse, recycle, educate, and ban on single-use plastic. Firstly, I'm going to talk about reduce. We must avoid single-use plastic. What is single-use plastic? It's plastic that is intended to be used only once before it's thrown away. That includes products such as plastic grocery bags, drinking straws, and styrofoam food container. To efficiently reduce plastic pollution, there is an evidence need of reducing our usage of plastic. It means that we must change our everyday behavior by not using plastic when there is a better alternative to it, and only using plastic when strictly necessary. Secondly, I'm going to talk about reuse. Plastic may cause pollution when poorly managed, but it has lots of advantages too, such as being resistant. Many plastic items can be reused or used for different purposes. Before throwing the plastic items, it is very important to consider and rethink how they can be reused. For example, we can reuse the old things to make useful household items by DIY. Next, we must practice borrowing and sharing items. Seldom used items also can be shared among neighbors, friends, or family. Borrowing or sharing items save both money and natural resources. Moreover, repair instead of replace. When something around your house breaks, there is two things you can do: fix it or run out to buy a new one. In many cases, the first choice is both cheaper and greener. Thirdly, I'm going to talk about recycle. Plastic recycling consists of collecting the plastic waste and reprocessing it into new useful products. The advantages of plastic recycling to the environment will be reducing the amount of plastic in the waste stream and conserving resources. It also prevents the plastic from entering the ocean. Another crucial solution is education, in order to increase awareness and behavioral change. Education program is designed to provide students with knowledge on the issue that most parents are not aware of. The parents should educate the children by joining recycle and cleanup activities together. Lastly, all countries should ban on using the single-use plastics so that the consumers are aware of the bad effects of single-use plastics. Day by day, plastic pollution in our environment is slowly but very impactfully getting worse. As a result of that, plastic wastes are polluting our oceans, lands, and most significantly, our food. Despite the efforts of some of the foundations and social media groups, it does not prevent people from using plastic, but at least people get more knowledge about plastic pollution that affects our environment. In conclusion, everyone should have the responsibilities to clean the environment of this plastic pollution.
Thank you.